Previously on We Teach.
The trading post is open 4 periods a day, and the class that takes place during that time is called Retail Careers. That's a class that is open to students in our self-contained program for students with special needs. We are specifically training them and getting them ready for the workplace. Since our students move from these classes to being placed in the community their senior year at an actual job site, we want to prepare them for success in that workplace. And many of the jobs that are available to our students contain the skills that the students practice when they're here at the trading post.
As librarians, we have classes a lot. We go into the computer labs, we all sit down and we go over exactly what it is that we're going to be learning about, or what is important and what they need to know for the project that they're going to have. At some point, every student walks through these doors and I get a chance to make a connection with them. That's what I see my position to be here at the library, is to facilitate everybody else's learning, and I am their research assistant, I'm their helper, I'm a teacher like they are too. There's learning everywhere, and that's what we're really hoping that they will see.
Cooperative Business Education, or CBE, is a class where seniors go to school in the morning and they work in the afternoon and earn academic credit for their work experience. Students learn about the whole getting a job process. They learn about sexual harassment, safety on the job, understanding their taxes, and business etiquette.
Fortune magazine always comes out with the 100 best companies to work for. So you're going to pick one of these companies and you're just going to find out about the corporate culture, the benefits. For instance, some companies provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner for their employees. Some companies provide personal training, swimming. These are the things that you're going to find out about your individual company.
Today is our 3rd annual Dig Pink Volleyball game. Our players have been preparing for about a month now. Our biggest part of the fundraiser is they sell t-shirts. They sell them to the student body, the faculty, and friends and family. All the students and the faculty members who purchase the t-shirt are invited to come down as soon as their attendance is taken in homeroom. We're coming down to the gym. Mr. Hockenberger, the photography teacher, will be taking a big group shot of everybody who has supported our fundraiser.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Let's just smile today.
When we are working here in the store with the students, Mr. Smith or myself or 2 paraprofessionals, Beth Tiver and Hans Underwood, are always in here with the students, and we do work as their job coaches with them. The paraprofessionals who work with the students are highly trained in job coaching with them and in task analysis, analyzing what the students need to be taught, what they need to learn, breaking that down, being able to introduce to them new skills in a way that will promote success for them. Water, water, yes. Okay, let's write it down. Let's find $1 for, do you have 4 quarters for $1? Do you have 4 quarters for $1? Okay, $1, and let's count together. 10, 15, 20. 15, 20, 25. Is it 125? 125. All right, let's put it in. 125. And cash. All right. It's crucial that we all work together, in a way that we can collaborate. We're pretty much planning as we work with the students. and assessing and deciding where we should change things, where we can be most effective. And as we fade away, we're observing. We want to see what is their understanding of that job at that point. Good, okay, we can put that back. Now, what do you notice about this that you know you'll need to do?
Get more half and half.
All right, so then as soon as you finish cleaning across the whole coffee bar, is that a good idea for the next thing to do? All right. This looks great. No shiny spots, nothing sticky left. Customers are going to feel very welcome here. Since we have many different jobs in here, we can tailor the job specifically to the student's individual needs. So as they come in here, we might choose to begin with just one of our job locations, and we will know how we will move them along so that any weaknesses we will gradually be able to overcome and teach them as they move through the different job settings how to use their strengths in that setting and really be successful, always pulling back to promote as much independence as possible. All right, let's check now. How many are in this row?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that row stocked completely?
Yep,
Good.
stocked.
How many in this row?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good.
And we need 4 here.
So, all right, so how many more do you need to fill this row?
1, 2, 3.
How many more do you need?
1 more.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I'll wait here, Jordan. All right?
Okay, what we're going to do today is you're going to create a newsletter for our Senior Day of Service.
The purpose of the flyer is to, first of all, get the students engaged in a meaningful project. Second of all, it's to promote our Senior Day of Service to our seniors.
Make sure that you have Cherokee High School somewhere on your flyer. You're going to insert 2 pictures, and you're going to pick one of the sites where the kids have a choice of volunteering, so that I have a bunch of different varieties of flyers that explain each of the volunteer sites. I'm going to show you a gallery where you can look at pictures from last year's Senior Day of Service, and you can, that's where these 2 particular pictures came from. You're going to include a logo for service learning, and you're going to put that somewhere on your page. Okay, so here is the flyer. You have Senior Day of Service as your title. You're going to make up your own slogan, include Cherokee High School. You're going to include date, time, and lunch, the title of your volunteer site, and some information about it. You're going to find a quote on your own about service learning or volunteering. So I'm going to show you some quotes right now that you may be interested in. And you're free to use these quotes if you want, but I also have 3 links on my e-board where you can go and look through other quotes. All right? Tell me and I forget, teach me and I may remember, involve me and I will learn. Benjamin Franklin. You make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. Winston Churchill. To the whole world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. Anonymous. I love that one. Okay, so here are a few quotes that you can use. All right, here's my e-board. Take a look up here real fast. Now, I changed this around by extending these boxes into this line, and it looks kind of cool because I made an artistic design just out of this bar. Okay? I got rid of the big picture in the middle. I made the picture smaller. Okay? I got rid of the boxes down here, and I put my pull quote in there. I changed the colors around.
Once the students are finished with their flyers, we'll be decorating the halls with their individual flyers. And that's really kind of cool when the kids come into class and they go, I saw my flyer, I saw my flyer. And so I'm going to be critiquing their work, and they know that it means a lot to me because I'm going to be using it to promote the Senior Day of Service for our seniors. Oh, is that the color you're using?
I don't know.
Do you like that beige?
Yeah, I guess.
You do? Really? Do you like the beige?
Yeah, I enjoy it. Maybe a color one.
Try different. I'm not crazy about the beige.
I'm just going for it.
Try it. Choose it. Okay. Go try another one. That
other one works better, Justin.
the beige. Beige is boring. That actually is, that's good beige.
Good beige?
Olive.
All right. Okay. Looks great. Now, the only thing with this font is it's hard to read. So you might have to bold. Even bold, it's better bold. You might have to bold, when you're using this font, bold it all. Okay? Because it's not going to show up as a regular. All of these you might have to bold. I'd rather have it looking like that so that it jumps out at you. Okay? Put a space after your 2. You're going to have to go on the internet for that. Frank's Place in Canada. It's Frank's Day Center. Frank's Place was a soup kitchen. Okay, so what I want you to do is...
I know what it is.
All right, put soup kitchen. Oh, you have? And get pictures of people in line getting ready to be served, something like that. That's what I would do. Okay?
Oh gosh, don't take those with you. Put these in your file, please. We have 1 minute. Save what you have. Save it under SDOS in your last name, so that if you drop it to me, I'll know whose is whose.
SDOS.
Have a good day, guys.
At Seneca, media specialist Kathy Donoghue is helping Greg Bauer's science class learn how to investigate different careers in the field of earth science.
What's the highest amount of money that you can expect to make as a geologist? So my job as the librarian is to come into his classroom and make that job easier for our kids and for our teacher. His expertise is obviously his content area, and my expertise, I would like to think, is using resources and finding the most appropriate resources for our kids. Because I do think that at this time, they have access to so much information and so much is out there that they need to be able to weed through. So Mr. Butler, what is your topic?
Fish and game.
Okay, so we know that Mr. Butler is going to be a fish and game warden, okay? And everybody right now has looked and found a career that they think that they might be interested in investigating. So you are going to look up and find out very detailed information regarding this career. So Mr. Butler needs to know, what does he need to do to actually get certified to be a fish and game warden? He needs to know, how much money do they make? What kind of schools maybe might I go to? What do I actually do when I have that job? He wants them to learn how to use our databases. So what they'll be looking at are, first of all, there's 2 different databases that are career databases that are available to them. One is our career cruising, and one is the Facts on File database, Ferguson's Career Guidance Center. Let's just type in geologist. Is anybody here going to be a geologist? Yes. All right, so type that in, geologist, and let's see what comes up. Okay, and you should get a list, just like you do in Google. The first one obviously says geologist, but several of them say geologist. So I want you to look over here, and it does give me a job profile, and it tells me where they're getting this information from. All right, so it's telling me I'm getting it from this resource, I'm getting it from this encyclopedia. So you can use any of these. They will probably all give you a lot of good information. Again, I always just go to my first hit. I click on geologist and see what comes up. Okay, and here it is. And then it will tell me all the things I could possibly want to know. Now again, this may not be the most jazzy website, but it gives me facts and details that you need to do your project. I want you to go to the second database, and this one is the Career Cruising database. Now this, I just want you to know, is another database. It's a little bit prettier, I think. All right, and it's just as easy to use. It doesn't always give me as many details. So there's 2 databases that you're getting here, and you're going to get lots of information. If you can't find what you need to know about your job on the one database, then I want you to use the other database. So you're going to use both back and forth to be able to get everything that you need. And again, what I like about this is it tells me in the state of New Jersey, in our state, what you can expect to make, because this is actual reported data. So the Bureau of Labor and Statistics shows that the entry level is this much and the experienced wage earner is making this much. That's pretty cool, all right? So it's given me really good information because it's really current and it's factual because it's been checked. He wants them to be able to create a project for themselves where he has them create a resume, a business card, and actually come up with some hands-on documents that it's not just a paper, it's not just a report. They are going to have to create some physical tools for themselves and know how to do that by themselves using some technology. Does anybody have a resume already ready to go? No? All right, so this is a good thing then. So next summer, when you're looking to get a summer job, you can just hand somebody this resume because you're gonna have one ready to go. We're gonna use a template. So what I want you to do is click New. I'm looking through the list of templates that Word has for me. Now it gives me 3 choices: basic resumes, job-specific resumes, or situation-specific resumes. Because you guys are newbies, you probably don't have a lot of job experience, I want you to actually just use a basic resume. We're going to just tell a little bit about ourselves. It shows you all kinds. It says type in your address, type in your phone number, type in your name, everything that they need to know about getting a hold of you. The next thing I do is I put in my education. You're actually going to put in your education from your middle school to your high school. Okay, now if you had graduated college, you would include all of that. If you had master's degrees or whatever, you would add those. But since you guys are newbies, you're going to put in your middle school, graduation date, and then you're going to put in your Seneca High School and your expected graduation date so that they'll know how old you are or what grade you're in. Then you're going to put in any experience that you have. Okay, have you already babysat for somebody? Have you been your own dog walking service? Do you mow grass in the summertime? This document is something that's supposed to tell everything about you. If you've won special awards, or you are somebody that's been a camp counselor in the summer. The second thing I want them to be able to do is use Word and use Publisher, 2 other things that they have available to them on all of our computers here in the school, that they can go into Word and know how to get a template, know how to create a business card using Publisher, know the tools and features that are available to them, as well as the programs that they should be able to use with ease. Last thing that you have to do, just as you now had to make a resume, a real resume, you're going to make business cards. And your business cards are not real information. So even though you used all your facts and information on your resume, I want you to do something fun and crazy for your business card. Once again, you're going to have a list of all these templates. I want you to find the one that says business cards. Somebody's going to be a geologist, somebody's going to be a forest and game warden, somebody's going to be a meteorologist, and so on. I want you to make your business card as if you were that person. So you're going to come up with everything except the one thing that's not fake is just your name. All right, so you can add in borders and pictures and go on to Google and grab a picture and paste it on here. You can do all kinds of things. Make your business card cool.
Hi, Dave. All right, let's get ready to work. When students arrive for class 13th period, they're scheduled either in a retail careers class, which will be working in the store, or they're scheduled for a pre-vocational class. So some will be working here and doing different jobs than they do other periods in the store, things to wrap up the day, extra inventory, making sure things are fully stocked for the next day. Okay, Liz, how you doing?
I'm doing
good. Pat's going to break down some boxes while you're working.
okay.
Pat, they are right here on the cart, so use the table over here. Okay, you can get rid of the plastic, break them down, and you can take them to the recycling. All right? Okay.
As the school day comes to a close, the students complete some final tasks before they head home.
Matt, did you vacuum? Good, good. It looks like you got the cord wrapped very nicely. All right, let's go and clock out. Nice work. Good job, Liz. Bye, Pat. See you tomorrow. Once that class is over, the end of the day, any student can come in on their way to the bus. Often students come in to buy clothing then, or they come in just for a snack while they're leaving. And usually we stay open till about 3 o'clock. 3 fruit snacks and a Tic Tac. $5.15, please. That's fine. $14.85 is your change. Thank you. Tonight we will be here for the 8th grade parent night. Parents get to come in and see Lenape. They get to meet with counselors, understand some of the programs that are available to their students who are 8th graders now. The school store will be open for that, and parents will be able to come in, especially parents in the middle school love to get something now for their student so they can feel like a Lenape student already. After school, I'll go to our stock room, go over and get clothing that we'll use tonight. Get rid of one small. You got a medium? All right, good. One medium. One large. All right, updated. Gray. What does it say for gray?
Small and extra.
Gray is small and an extra. Perfect. We're going for here, perfection.
After school at Seneca, Kathy works on promoting the upcoming One Book, One School events.
I'm going downstairs to put faces on the wall. We've just put up a blank wall for right now that just says, beautiful people doing beautiful deeds. And each day that a kid comes in and gives me their registration forms, I will be putting their pictures up on the wall downstairs so that we will see who is actually going to be there that night. And these are all people that are going to be donating their hair to a really good cause. So we'll be putting them up to show them off. Let's put Vanessa. All right, these are kids that are saying that they're doing it, as well as our teachers. So, and honestly, I didn't think that we would have that many people volunteer, so I didn't give us a whole lot of space to put faces. So I think I'm going to end up being very surprised. We want our students to know who is actually participating in this, who is the brave one, who is actually going to have the courage to go out on the floor in front of their friends and peers and have their hair cut off. And so as we put our staff and students up on that wall, it will, in fact, it will just generate more interest and more kids will hopefully sign up. And again, this is our best advertisement. As kids walk by, they're like, oh my gosh, did you see that Mr. Tama is going to volunteer to shave his head? And as soon as that happens, word gets out, and then kids want to help us and participate. They want to be part of an exciting day.
Today is our 3rd annual Dig Pink Volleyball game. The game is against Cherokee High School. This came about 3 years ago from one of my senior players whose aunt was sick with breast cancer, and she wanted to do a breast cancer awareness for research and awareness fundraiser to raise money and get the volleyball girls involved. Our players have been preparing for about a month now. The girls have made signs, we have pink ribbons, we have balloons and streamers, and we will transform the gym into a pink palace, as the girls like to call it, and show that the girls are supporting the breast cancer research and awareness.
Heading up this year's campaign is senior Emma Faulkner. She and her teammates are some of the many volunteers working together to make Dig Pink a success.
I have volunteer moms and dads that will come and work the game, they'll work the bake sale, and we are having a silent auction. We've been very fortunate that some of the parents and local businesses have donated baskets with little goodies in it. People will buy raffle tickets for and take a chance at winning one of the baskets. So that turns in a nice little profit for our fundraiser.
With preparations for the fundraiser as well as the match completed, the team finishes their pregame warm-up in time to hear a few last-minute words from their coach prior to the start of the first set.
We have done a ton of work for today, okay? Especially Emma, she puts her heart and soul into this. All right, let's step up. Let's play our hardest. And on the other hand, playoffs just came out. We've got a great seed in playoffs. This is an opportunity to practice against a really good team like we're going to face in another week and a half. All right, so take the opportunity to dig to spike, to block, do everything we've been working on, but make it all come out today. Let's give it our heart and soul, our heart, girls. We got to play with heart today. That's the one thing I keep thinking we're missing in our game. Talk to each other, keep the communication going, and have fun. Most of all, have fun. Ready? Shawnee on 3.
Ready, Shawnee on 3, 1, 2, 3,
Shawnee! Come on. All the proceeds raised today will be donated to Dig Pink for a Cure Side Out Foundation that sponsors and supports breast cancer awareness and breast cancer research.
Billy Hirsch was the reason we started this. She unfortunately lost her aunt last year to a struggle with breast cancer, but when she was a senior, she wanted to do something. And she came to me and she asked for the idea of Dig Pink. I thought it was great. She ran and chaired the whole thing with the support of her teammates. And the first year we did it, we raised $2,000. So in Billy's aunt's memory, we have continued to do this. Last year, Emma Faulkner was kind enough to say she would follow in Billy's footsteps, and we raised last year over $3,300. Again, today's number is yet to be seen. I received a text message from Billy. Good luck with Dig Pink today. I can't be any prouder than you as my volleyball team. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for doing this. Love, Billy. I'd also just like to, very quickly, I know she has a game to play, but I just would like to call over Billy, Emma. Sorry, Emma. Emma, last year I nicknamed her the passion behind the pink. And I thought this year really hard as, what can I call her besides just the pure passion? She has worked endless hours to make this all happen with the help of her teammates. So together with our Shawnee Volleyball team, with Emma and Emma's parents, I would just like to thank you from everybody for all your hard work, your dedication, your devotion to making this happen again, and just for everything you've done, and we are very, very proud of you.
Today we're going to visit 2 employers, A.H. Myers and Wells Fargo Advisors, to visit 2 of my students who are in the co-op program. First, I'm meeting with Andrea Everhart with A.H. Myers Insurance to visit with Doug Ballier, my student in the Cooperative Business Ed program. And some of his job responsibilities include being trained to use an insurance program and enter data on the computer. He answers the phone, he does some filing, and he basically does anything that they need him to do. I usually discuss with the employer how the student is doing, and then I spend a little bit of time going over to the student themselves and talking about what they're doing. What are you working on?
Right now I'm putting in commission prices into the system. So what I do is I look at this chart and I look at the premium, I type in the premium into this box, and then I put in the percentage here, and if the amount shows up correctly, then I move on to the next one.
Mm-hmm. So do you have to contact customers very often?
No, normally I get a call, and I'll ask who they are, what do they need, and I'll transfer them to the person if they need it.
Mm-hmm. So what do you like most about your job?
The people, really.
The people? That's what I like about my job.
It's, I mean, without them, I'm not saying this job would be any worse. Right. I mean, it's not bad at all, but I mean, the people definitely help out a lot.
Yeah.
You know, the customers are really nice too, which I really appreciate because, you know, you don't want to have to deal with rude people, so.
Yeah. So you're going to stay on here through college?
Absolutely. Well, yes.
If he's allowed.
Is he allowed? Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Well, very nice. I guess I gave you the evaluation, so.
Yep. When do they do?
If you could get that into me by next week, that would be great.
Okay.
You can either fax it in or send it in with Doug. Doug is doing great. They're really happy with him. They're always amazed and surprised at the initiative that he takes as a student. And as a result of that, they tend to give him more responsibility. And it's really a rewarding experience, I think, for Doug to be able to feel like he's really part of the team there at A.H. Myers.
Nice serve. All right, all right. Here we go, get up, tip. Good move, Lise. Timeout, please. Come on, come on. You're not doing anything wrong. You're playing really, really great. You're playing really, really hard. We just got to finish and get her out of that service spot. All right, let's finish the ball. All right, girls, you're hustling. You're making the right decisions. Okay, come on, we're hanging with them. Let's just get our rotation back. Come on.
Right here, right here, right here. Shot it!
Come on, come on. Nice, Amanda. Come on, come on. Good spot. Come on, come on. Nice, free. Free. Go, free. Here we go, run it, run it. Nice spot. Oh, good try, good idea, good idea.
After a close start, Shawnee loses the first set against Cherokee, 25-16.
Girls, you're playing really well. You're doing everything right. We just need to do what we haven't been doing. We need to finish, okay? It needs to be a finish, all right? Work their holes and work when those particular ones, the two corners, they're collapsing in on the sides. This right side's wide open, okay? Or your left side looking at the net. It's wide open, all right? Grace is gonna hit hard and Claire. Claire goes up, just go up, time yourself with Claire and just shut her down. All right, she hits hard and she hits right over the net. She's not hitting over our blocks. We can get up on her. Time yourself. When she goes, you go and just stuff her down. Okay?
Right here, right here. Shawnee on three. 1, 2, 3, Shawnee.
Come on, come on. We're on serve, Lise. Get us started. Come on, get us started.
Now we're going to Wells Fargo Advisors and visit with Brittany Barcliffe, one of my other Cooperative Business Education students. Brittany has been working with Wells Fargo for the past 5 months, and she's made a very nice transition into this business environment.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good to see you. What are you working on?
We're doing a mailing for a nonprofit organization, so we just got the list emailed to us, so we have to go through and segregate them and then work on labels and mailing them.
How many people in the mailing?
900.
900, okay. How long do you think that'll take you to do?
Well, unfortunately, we only have to do about 96 of them here because another company is doing the rest because they're separated into personal and companies, so we got lucky.
Oh, so you only have to do a fraction of it?
Yeah.
And what would you say is the best part of your job? What do you like most about your job?
Probably the flexibility. These hours are by far the best with school. I've had jobs in the past where they work too late or
working at night.
Work too much, and this is perfect. I just work after school until like 3 or 4 every day.
So what time do you usually get here on your job?
12.
12 o'clock, so 12 to 4?
Every day, yeah.
So 4 hours a day, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm sure you don't have any problem taking time off if you need to take a day off for school-related item things.
That I'm still in high school.
Good, good. Is there anything you don't like about your job?
No. The only thing is sometimes I get frustrated if I don't know something in the system or how to use it, but that was really great. He always just says, take a deep breath, you got this. And I can always figure it out. Just ask anyone in the office or just Google.
It's very rewarding to see my students go into a job position and really mature and become more confident as an employee and to show initiative and to grow into young professionals.
So tonight we're here for the 8th grade parent night. Parents get to come in and see Lenape. They get to meet with guidance counselors, understand some of the programs that are available to their students who are 8th graders now, and at the same time the store will be open. So they're free to come in here. They enjoy seeing the store, getting something for their 8th grader. One of our students, Brooke, will come in tonight. She has gotten to the point where she's very comfortable doing the jobs within the school store. She enjoys her jobs very much. So this is the first time she has come to an event. She will have the comfort level of doing the jobs that she typically does and is comfortable with, but she'll be interacting with completely different people, and she'll be able to use those skills in a new setting, and that will give her a new level of confidence. So I'm excited to have Brooke come in and see how she does, see how she interacts with people, see how she does her jobs when she is in a different situation. And that helps us to understand how she deals with those kind of changes and help her as she continues to progress towards being more independent and being placed out in the community at a job next year, which will happen for her. And same procedures that we use during class time, greeting them. If you have time for any conversation, you can always ask them if they have a son or a daughter coming into Lenape, or both, sure. That's a great conversation starter. Even if someone comes around and they just want to look at the clothing, oftentimes they'll ask if they can come back here or if they can look at things. And if you want to start a conversation, that's the perfect thing. Do you have a son or a daughter or both coming into Lenape? And then you can always encourage them. You can say what year you're in, and you can say how you feel about Lenape. If you want to say you love it, go ahead and say you love it. One of our paraprofessionals, Beth Tiver, is here also. We want to be sure, especially with Brooke here, that she will have the support that she needs, and also that the customers come in will be able to get what they want. They'll have a good experience coming into the school store. Now, these do shrink a little bit.
All right, that'll be perfect for her.
So it will be? Okay. Get it? All right, just get it a size that will be, it'll be okay if it shrinks a little. All right, do you want to ring up, Brooke? They're not necessarily. No, all different sizes. They're just on.
I know she would wear this.
Oh yeah, I actually have this. It's very comfortable.
It's only $12.
Yes, it's on sale. The sale rack. How can you deny the sale rack? Look at that, Brooke. Someone choosing something from our clearance rack.
After a competitive first set, Cherokee opens the second set by jumping out to a quick 8-1 lead.
Time out, please. We got to get fired up now. All right, you're starting to scramble again. We don't do well when we start to scramble. If you're on the scramble, just put it up in the air, okay, to give somebody time to get back to it. All right, don't quit till that whistle blows. Nice little reaction and get down here, but we got to turn it on. All right, girls, I've been saying this over and over again. We need to finish the play. We have to be responsible for winning that point. All right, turn it on. Get fired up. Get annoyed that they're beating us by that much. Come on. You've got a crowd full of people here to watch you play. Show them what you can do. Come on. Free! Nice, Emma! All right, come on now. Nice serve. There it is. Good read, Emma, good read. Come on now, come on. Get fired up, let's go. There you go, Bree, good serve. Nice serve. Come on, girls, come on now.
After erasing a 7-point deficit and even taking the lead, Cherokee proves to be too much for Shawnee as the Renegades fall in the second set, 25-19.
Nice job, girls. Nice job, nice job. Nice job, ladies, nice job. Nice job, great job, Grace. Nice job, Gabby. Good game. Listen, we're gonna do the raffles, and then we have treats for the girls, and we get a big group shot of everybody. Okay? All right, thanks.
To all the parents who paid for the bake sale, donate gift baskets for the raffle, contribute online to our webpage, and offer their time to help out today. My heartfelt gratitude. We wouldn't be the team we are without the love and support of our parents. Thank you to my own parents who devoted much of their time in the past months to help me organize the event. I am extremely grateful for all the behind-the-scenes work that they have done to make this day a success. To my amazing teammates who got behind Dig Pink 100% this year and really raised the bar. To this day, my coach, my friend, my mentor. Without her support, long hours, none of this would be possible. Today, her passion for volleyball and pink truly shines. Through playing and Dig Pink the past 2 years, my relationship with this fan has grown immensely. I guess that just goes to show the true power of a color community. Thank you to everyone for coming out today and supporting volleyball and Dig Pink.
That's what we forgot on the list.
What?
Pink tissues. I forgot them.
And do you have a son or daughter coming in?
I have a daughter.
All right, she's in 8th grade right now? She's in 8th grade right now?
Here you go.
Good.
$12.50. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Is she excited about coming?
Do you need
A little nervous, sure.
No, it's
Go ahead and put them in.
This place, she won't get nervous. It's fine. These teachers are very friendly. They'll definitely help her if they get lost.
I usually find when she gets here, because she was like when she started the other school, it's just a matter of getting there, like the anticipation in between that shows you.
Right. You remember that, right, Brooke? Right, but Brooke
Thank
gives
you
her...
so much. It seems like a great school. Everybody seems nice. So.
Absolutely. She will love it. Thanks for stopping by. That is a wonderful thing, that she has progressed to the point where she can come in for an event like that. She is comfortable enough and confident enough that she will be able to run the register. She will be able to interact with those parents, with students who come in, and be successful at what she is doing.
6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7. Here you go, $8. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hello. Good. Would that be it?
Yes.
One of our red, we bleed red and gray. Love these shirts.
Oh yes, it's a
I
shirt.
have one that came through.
That's okay. Do you have a new one coming in?
So
That's right.
So
That's right.
so
Yes.
That'd be $15, please.
Okay.
So your older one is already
He's a
graduated?
sophomore rowing, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so we
How
have our next one coming.
exciting.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yes, wow.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sweetie.
Do you want this in a bag?
Yes, please.
All right, this time I'll hold the bag and you put the shirt in, bro. Nice, there you go.
Oh, okay, okay.
Enjoy.
Have a good one.
All right,
See
we'll
you
see you
soon.
again, I'm sure. There's a little bit of a rush there, wasn't it, Brooke?
I was expecting a crowd.
Well, it was a little bit of a crowd. Looks like there's still people out there in the hall.
I was actually expecting 2 students to be here.
Oh, I don't think we need it. I think you're handling everything. For me, the school store is the ideal setting in which students with special needs can receive what they need in a high school education. Teachers who may have never met any of the students who work in here care about them and support what they do. Students come in and they love the store. They think they have the coolest school store they ever saw, but they appreciate the students that work in here. There is a real community spirit here, and the atmosphere is one that people look forward to. And tonight was very special because we had a student work in here. She was able to talk to parents about being a student here and encourage them about their students that were coming in, and she just did a fantastic job. So that was pretty exciting to see her take what she's learning in her class and transfer it into this setting. One of the greatest feelings is when you see a student come in as a freshman and they're afraid. They can't imagine that they would work at any of the positions here in the school store, but you can also see the excitement because they know it's a real store. They know their peers will be in here. They know that the staff will be in here. They know that the principal will be in here. And you are excited because you know what's ahead of them. So the excitement of seeing a student go from actually being afraid of the idea of work to being able to talk about it, being able to actually train another student sometimes in doing that. That's a fantastic feeling because we're giving these students what they really need for their high school education.
Teaching is about community. A community built around an environment that cultivates self-worth and fosters a sense of family. Educators create a culture that inspires others to give back and help make the world around them a better place for everyone.